Good morning, children. Welcome back to our English class. Today, we are here to learn a very different topic on essay, and the topic is descriptive essay. Yes, children. Now, why is it necessary to learn this topic? See, the reason is if you learn this topic, it is going to help you to improve your vocabulary, it will help you to improve your writing skills, and one more thing, it is definitely going to give you more clarity about the topic or the subject on which you are going to write. So, yes, children, let us start with this topic. But before we could go ahead, be ready with your pen and a book and please note down the points that your teacher is going to discuss with you today. So, yes, children, we will start with the topic now. So, yes, children, now what is a descriptive essay? Now, descriptive essay is a very simplest way of writing an essay which consists of describing either a person, a place, a memory, or an experience, or it could be an event as well. So, yes, children, as I told you, descriptive essay is a very simplest way of writing an essay which consists of describing a person, a place, a memory, or an experience. So, now how we are going to do? I'm going to explain you today wonderful golden rule which will definitely benefit you in how to describe the essay. So, yes, children, now we are going to come up with a golden rule that is show, don't tell. So, yeah, what is this show, don't tell? What do you mean by this? Don't worry, children. I'm going to explain you in a very easy way. Now, children, if you want to actually bring a very different and wonderful writing skills in yourself, then you have to use this rule. You need to learn this writing strategy of show, don't tell. So, by using this technique, you can actually bring life in your writing skills, and which is going to make it very easy for the reader's mind as well to understand what exactly your thoughts are. So now, children, you can see a small boy over here who is actually happy. Now, he was happy, right? So he was happy doesn't give your reader a very clear idea about what your character is actually really feeling. Okay, if I simply say he was happy, so that is your thought is actually not, send it across to me. So I need more feelings and more imagination for this particular boy. So, children, this character should need, we can bring a life to this character. How we can do that? So, now you have to start thinking about his face, about body, and about his voice. So, yes, children. Now, once you start thinking about his face, his body, and his voice, then we can come up with some more ideas about how to express his feeling in the form of happiness. So, yes, let us quickly go to the next slide. So now, children, as we have started thinking about this boy's face, body, and voice. Now, children, by using this technique of show and don't tell, you can actually make your reader imagine about your character. So now, children, how we can do that? So you yourself will have to start visualizing how your character looks and sounds like. That's right. So now let us give some more feeling to this character. Now face. Now see what I have explained about his face. His smile broadened from year to year. Yes, his smile broadened from year to year. About his body, he clapped his hands together and jumped up and down with joy. Yes, about his body, he clapped his hands together and jumped up and down with joy. This shows how happy this boy was. What about his voice? He giggled with excitement. Yes, children, he giggled with excitement. So now, children, by expressing all these feelings and by expressing all these different sentences, we can actually say that yes, this boy was really happy. So, how this boy was happy, how we came to know, because of his broad and smile from ear to ear, because he clapped his hands together and jumped up and down with joy, and because of his giggled and excited voice. So, yes, now we can say he was happy. So, yes, children, it was so easy. So, by saying this, you are actually showing and not telling the reader about your character. So, that means you're making them feel and imagine your character in front of them. And this is actually going to make your reader more exciting, and they will definitely feel about understanding more about your character as well. So, yes, children, now let us go to the next one. So now children, let us go to one more example. I think this is going very interesting, isn't it? So now let us check out this girl. So don't you think this girl is looking really sad? Yes, she was sad. But how you're going to express this? So let us come across her face, body and voice. Now children, you can also frame the sentences if you want, and you can also elaborate about the face, body and voice of this girl. Now how will you do that? So let us talk something about her face. She raised the inner portion of her brows and lower the corners of her mouth. Yes, if you can look at the picture clearly, it states that yes, she raised the inner portion of her brows, that is eyebrows, and lower the corner of her mouth. That means she was actually, not in a position to look up. So she was really feeling sad. What about her body posture? She sat on the floor and bent her back. Yes, she sat on the floor and bent her back. What about her voice? Her range of pitch and volume dropped. The reason her voice dropped is because she was extremely sad. So, yes, children, now you can make out from this particular sentence. So, now we have showed about the character instead of telling something. Just one word, just one sentence, she was sad, is not going to express something more and imagine uh, imagination of our thoughts is not going to increase, and that is the reason we have to elaborate more. And how we have done that? By expressing that she raised the inner portion of her eyebrows and lowered the corner of her mouth. She sat on the floor and bent her back. Her range of pitch and volume dropped. So yes, which shows that she was sad. So, yes, children, this was really easy. So, this is how you need to express, this is how you need to show to your reader and explain more about, the particular character, a person, a place, or thing that we are going to express. So, don't worry, children, I am going to give you a lot of examples today, and you are definitely going to be ready with writing script of your descriptive writing. So don't worry, we will go to the next slide. So now your second golden rule is children's sensory details. Now, what do you mean by sensory details? Now, as we know, children, children, that we have five senses. And what are the senses? It's sight, smell, feeling, sound, and taste. Now, how can you use our five senses for writing any kind of descriptive essay? So now, children, I can give you one example. If I want to say my first snowfall, yes, my first snowfall. So how can you imagine this through your sight and say something about it? So I can say something like, my first snowfall looks like the stuffing in pillows. Yes, I can say that. My first snowfall looks like the stuffing in pillows. Now, how does it smell? I can say my first snowfall smells like sweet, clean air. Smells like sweet, clean air. Now, if I want to say something about the taste, I can say my first snowfall feels like an ice cream. Yes. I can say my first snowfall tastes like cold cotton candy. Right. I can say my first snowfall sounds like loud crunching. So, yes, children, this is how we can use our sensory and we can elaborate on our sentences. Now, children, look at this sentence. The dog wagged his tail. So, now how can you bring life to this particular sentence and how can you make it more imaginary for your reader? So, now, children, we can add few pointers or few words in this particular sentence. For example, see what I have done. The brown cute dog wagged his small tail happily. Yes, the brown cute dog wagged his small tail happily. So now, children, this particular sentence is actually, giving you a clear picture how cute the dog was, right? So, yes, children, this is how you need to describe a particular sentence, and you can make your sentences more creative and more imaginary, right? Now, children, if someone tells you to describe people, okay, in your descriptive essay, how will you do that? So, let us come across and write down few pointers. First thing, you can mention something about the height of the person, like tall, short, medium height. You can specify something about their hair, long hair, short, curly hair, black, brown, or gray hair. Eyes, yes, dark eyes, brown, big or small. Specify something about their appearance, good looking, charming, ugly, smart, handsome, beautiful. Qualities also you can specify something like sincere, intelligent, diligent, warm, patient, soft spoken, selfish, kind, honest, innovative, confident, and punctual. So these are the pointers, children. So this can definitely help you to write the essay. Now, for example, if someone tells you to describe an event, it's very important, children, that you first name the event. After naming the event, when did it happen? Yes, you can specify the date or the day. Who were the people involved when this event took place? What happened during this event? And why was the event important? So, yes, children, this is how you can jot down the points and you can start writing your essay. So, now, children, how to write a descriptive essay? It's very simple. Now, children, these are the 7 steps that you need to follow. The first step is you have to choose a topic. Now, as we have already discussed, in descriptive writing, the topics are specially describing a person, a place, event, or any location or a memory. Then, step 2 is you have to create a statement in your mind. You can make uh, a rough, jot down the points in your rough book about that particular topic. Step number 3 is you have to make all the senses right. Yes, as we know, we can use all the 5 senses and we can make our own sentences with reference to this topic. Step number 4, you have to create an outline. Make sure that you are creating a beautiful outline of this essay. And fifth is you have to actually come to a beautiful conclusion. Yes, children, a very nice and beautiful conclusion which can create or which can bring a life to your particular descriptive essay. Last is, children, the sixth one is you have to review your essay once again. You have to see what you have written. You can review the essay once again. And step 7 is you can finish it up. So these are the simple steps, children, that you have to remember when you are writing a descriptive essay. Now I have given few more examples for you to make it more clear for you. Now let us see what is the example. Now, children, I have given you one topic over here. Write an account of a visit you have made to a factory. Imagine that you have visited a factory and you need to write an essay, descriptive essay based on this topic. So now very important point is you have to note down, children, you have to concentrate on the place itself. You are not supposed to describe the journey, okay? You need to concentrate on the place, not to describe the journey. So how will you do that? First, start with your introduction. Now, when you're introducing, you need to write where the factory or office is located. You can also say what work is done there. If you're visiting any factory, you need to specify. For example, if you're visiting a factory which is, like Parleji, yes, we need to specify that work done in Parleji is basically manufacturing the biscuits, right? Now, then you have to come across the workplace. You can explain the scene when you entered. Yes, the moment you enter, what happened and what did you see? You have to explain the details of machines and other equipment as well. You can jot down the points based on that. Then comes your action of the workers. Now, how many workers did you see? What the workers were doing? You can explain and jot down the points based on that. Then comes the sound. You can just elaborate something with regards to the sound and the smell that you were going through. So this is how your all the five senses works over here. Then the next part is the conclusion, children. Your feeling towards the workers, whether you were admiring them or you were feeling pity about them, whatever your feelings are, you need to specify. And then is the final impression, that's your conclusion part. What did you felt about it? What was your impression when you entered this particular factory? So see children, this was very simple. You just jotted down the points and now it was very clear how to describe them, right? So this is how the descriptive writing is all about, and it's very easy to draft any essay. So now we will be drafting a proper essay for you. Let's do that. So now children, let us go through one beautiful topic on descriptive writing. Now the topic is describe your mother to your school friends using the information given below. So yes, you have to describe your mother, and you can use these pointers which has been given. The points are age 40 years, height tall, complexion fair, appearance beautiful, education postgraduate, qualities soft spoken, understanding and kind. So what are we waiting for? Let us draft a descriptive essay on your mother. So now how will you draft it, children? Let's see. My mother. The topic is my mother. So my mother is tall and fair. Even though she is 40 years old, she is very beautiful and angelic. She is plump and strong. She is a postgraduate in economics and is a lecturer by profession. She is soft spoken and patient. She listens to my problems patiently and solves them. She is a very kind person as she goes out of her way to help people. She is the best mom in the world and I love her very much. So yes children, see, by using the points and some hints and using the five senses, we have actually drafted this descriptive essay on our mother, right? That is my mother. So yes children, see, this was very easy. You can also attempt one of the example like this, right? Now let us go to the another example. Now children, your next topic is morning assembly in my school. Yes, morning assembly in our school. How does it take place? Now start imagining what happens in the morning time. You can jot down the points and see what I have described. Morning assembly is a very important ritual. It is also a part of the age-old culture of our country. Every new work starts with the prayer of to our gods, right? So it happens in the school too. Schools are like our temples. Students and teachers stand in rows. They say prayers before starting the day's work. The scene is very calm and peaceful. All students stand in rows in school uniform. In many schools, some physical training is also given in the morning assembly. Important information is also given to the students by the principal. Yes, children, this was very short and sweet. So, this is how, children, we can actually think of some kind of imaginary points, and you can make your descriptive writing with bring more life to that particular essay, and you can make the readers more excited about your topic. Okay, so now let us go further. Children, I've given you three more topics based on descriptive writing. The first one is the scene at a railway platform. Wow, what a wonderful topic, isn't it? Then second one is more wonderful. That's the night before the examination. Yes, what happens before the examination? How do you spend your night? Yes, you can explain about that. Next is my visit to a historical place. So yes, we know the golden rule now. The first golden rule is show, don't tell. And second is you can use all the senses. What are the senses? It's the taste, sight, smell, feeling, and sounds. By using this, you can make sure that you can create a life in your essay and let your readers also be shocked about it, and they will love reading your essays. That's right. So, yes, children, I'm very sure that now you're clear with how to write a descriptive essay. So, now it's time to say bye. So before that, make sure that your teacher has given your worksheet below this video. There is a link. You have to write whatever topic has been given by the teacher as a descriptive writing, and you have to send it across online. Now make sure, children, that this worksheet has been filled by you, right? So now till that time you can practice and take care. Bye bye.